Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Chris's Caribbean Delights. And today's recipe is going to be a cook-up rice. I'm going to be making a traditional cook-up rice that we cook in Guyana. This is a dish, is a very popular dish, and it's like you can get it in every restaurant, and you can even get it on the side of the street where the street vendors sell it also. So my cook-up rice is going to be a Gandules or pigeon peas, a pigeon peas cook-up rice with 6 meats. I'm going to have I'm having some pigtails that are boiling the salt out of those. I'm having some boneless chicken thighs, which I cut into small pieces. That's 2. I have a ham hock in the pressure cooker right now. Ham hocks, and I have some salted beef. That adds wonderful flavor. And I have some chicken feet. I'm going to just throw some chicken feet in there, and turkey necks. I have some turkey neck there. So those are the 6 meats that I'm going to put in here. Here I have my my freshly grated coconut soaking in some warm water. I'm going to extract the milk from this later. And the other veggies that I'm going to be using, I'm going to use some thyme, some tarragon. I have some tomatoes here, red bell peppers. This is a red bell pepper with it has some thyme on it. It was in the thyme bag. Yellow bell pepper. Obviously, I'm using my. I'm having some. You have to have some rice, and this is my my basmati, my extra long grain basmati rice. That's what I'm going to use. Now for aromatics, I have some onion, red onion or purple onion, I should say, white onion, tomato, some garlic, and a hot pepper that I'm going to be that I just pop on top there once everything is together. My green seasoning I have here. I'm going to be season that and marinate that for a little while, and we're going to season as we go with some complete seasoning, some bullion powder, and some garlic powder. Okay, so, and what we're going to do here, we're going to just put some green seasoning and get the marination going for this. Two tablespoons. Put a third. 3 tablespoons of green seasoning. And we're going to pop these meats in the pressure cooker also, because I don't want to take hours and hours and hours to boil. I'm going to sprinkle some bullion powder on here also, along with some garlic powder and some complete seasoning. And we'll save the rest for the rest of the for the other stuff that's going to be going in there. So I'm going to mix this thoroughly and let it sit for a while. And when the ham hocks comes out of the pressure cooker, we're going to put these meats in there and get them a little tender. Okay, a quick trick for the coconut milk. If you have one of these milk bags, this is like a muslin bag, you can do that. You can use that, and then you don't have to do all the squeezing, individually. And what I did, I popped it in the blender. The grated coconut and with the warm water. I popped that in the blender, and as you can see, it already comes out like milk. So what I'll do now, I'll just pour it into this muslin bag. This is actually a nut milk bag. You can, when you're making nut milk, like cashew milk or almond milk you use these bags. See that rich milk that's coming out of there? And there you have it. Your coconut milk, your rich coconut milk. So this is my ham hocks that was in the pressure cooker. It's almost coming off the bone. I don't want it too soft, so it has to boil again with the rice. So I'll just strip it off and get the meat. And you know ham hocks has a wonderful flavor. Ooh. Okay, so I strip this off, cut it up a little smaller, and wait for the rest of the meat to be to pressure. So the only meat that wasn't pre-cooked was the chicken thighs, the boneless chicken thighs that I cut up, and so that's why I'm going to give them a little pre-cooking in some butter and oil here before I add the veggies and the other stuff. So I add the aromatics. We'll give this a minute or so that it can soften up. So now, in goes the aromatics. I have my thyme in there, bell pepper. Here comes the onion. I'm going to hold back on the hot pepper. The tomato. And we just let this go for a minute or so until everything softens up. And then you'll come back and you'll grate the garlic in there. We'll season as we go. Some complete seasoning. Bullion powder. Garlic powder. And we'll save this for when the rice is in there and the milk and everything is in there. And then we'll add that and add the rest of the dry seasoning in there. So we want the onions to get translucent, and the tomatoes to get nice and soft. The fragrance is fantastic. That thyme has a wonderful fragrance. Let's grate the garlic in here. I'm grating about 5 cloves of garlic in here. Cool. Now we'll let this go for a minute. Once that goes in there, you put the peas in. Let it get some of that flavor. And this is my pigtails. Put my pigtails in there. Fry that all up. Just let this go for a minute. I added the rest of the meats, the pre-cooked meats. Just getting a little green seasoning in there. At this point I add my rice. The liquid is coming soon. Guess you probably wondering, well, when is he going to put this coconut milk in there? Let this rice get toasted and seasoned. And all distributed. Just add the rest of the dry seasonings. I gave it about a minute. And now we add the liquid, the coconut milk. That's going to bring everything together. And I added my coconut milk. Now you have to look for your your water level, your liquid level, and it has to be like an inch above the rice. So I saved 2 cups of the liquid that I pressured the meat the meat in, that I pre-cooked the meat in, and I'm going to add that to the pot and see if I have enough liquid. So I think I just need to get my get the meats covered. Yeah, should be it's about an inch above. So we'll just cover this and just let it go, and once we don't see the water anymore, we're just going to we're going to put it in the oven. Now I tasted it for salt. It has enough of it. I think it has enough salt and enough seasoning. I'm not going to put anything else in there. Just let it go and let it do its thing. And once I start seeing the rice on the top and the water is subsiding, I'll just put it in the oven. So let me turn my oven on at 350 for now, because within about 10 minutes or so you're going to find that it's the water has been absorbed by the rice and the peas. Okay, so I'll be back. So once it gets to this point here, where you're seeing the rice and the liquid is absorbing, I cover it and I put it in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. So let's do that. Just get a large enough space. Change that rack. Drop it in. And you're good. So in 20 minutes we'll check it and it should be nice and fluffy. So here we go, guys. The finished product. Finally out of the oven after about 20 minutes. It's nice and fluffy. Everything is soft. I gotta be careful not to pop my peppers here. And fantastic. We serve this up with maybe some fried plantains or something else. And bon appetit. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next clip. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next clip. Bon appetit.